Ready?
3 weeks.
So we're the wrong
way.
Yeah.
That's the right way now.
And this is like, we're like Ant and Dec. We've got to have...
We've just been called Ant and Dec.
No,
Well, so we're going to have to be...
Oh, well, we're going to have to
It's going to be out. We're going to...
So, right, this is the end of the day. Final part, literally wrapping up. We've seen the overalls with your Welsh rep, official Welsh rep, Lisa
We're at
Gelsei.
the end of the show.
You were literally the end of the show.
Yes, we've made it.
Mike and Lise.
The pinnacle.
How's it gone for you today, right? Because we've seen an epic show. How's it been for you guys?
For me, I just think just the passion and the love from not just the competitors, but the audience. I mean, obviously, being Welsh, but it's a different level, man. We're just a different level.
We spoke about it, and we so much on camera today, just about what this Welsh show brings, what the Welsh athletes bring, the backstage camaraderie. Just it's been so much fun. There was big shoes to fill with what Darren had done before, and you guys just smashed it out of the park today.
But like I said at the beginning of the show, it's still the same team. Like Darren, okay, he's not the Welsh rep anymore, but he was head judging today. You know, we helped Darren out with the show right from day one when he took it over. So you know, it's still the same team, but just different roles.
Exactly that. It's been brilliant. We've seen some really good quality athletes.
100%.
They say backstage has been nothing but good fun, like we'd expect. What I expect from the Welsh shows. What's been a highlight for you? Or are you just going to take a bit of time to wear that out?
Honestly, there's not one standout bit. There hasn't been one standout bit. The audience, as I say, have been incredible. The standard has been incredible.
Can I say on that note, probably the best audience we've had in a substantial amount of years in terms of
Sold out.
how loud it got in there.
Absolutely packed out.
We were here, weren't we, interviewing, and I'm just going... I got to get out there because you can hear it going off.
Yeah, I think if there was one real highlight, like I said, the audience has been fantastic all the way through, but it went up a level for that first time this category.
That was the unbelievable.
And I think from there, it just kind of kept going, didn't it?
Again, so proud of the Welsh spectators, but they stayed to the end.
Yeah.
You know,
how many shows do you see?
Yeah.
People by the end, by the time you're doing the overalls, there's nobody left in the audience.
I think it goes back to what we said earlier, Phil, where because it is the Welsh show, you have that camaraderie. Everyone knows each other.
Yeah.
You know, everyone, you see them walking past, but everyone's got time for each other. There's no strangers backstage, and you see it in the crowd. Everyone knows, so everyone's supporting each other.
It really is. We do a lot of shows, right?
But this show in particular, the NABBA Wales, I think you find that more than any regional show you're going to find.
Of course, it's got such a good history. You know, there's been some incredible athletes that are still part of bodybuilding and still banging the drum. You know, so I'm proud, so proud of today, not just, as you say, the level, the commitment, but just the passion and the drive. And I know it's going to get better
if you go
and better.
Back, so Darren was obviously head judging today, but also another one of our judges, Steve Britton. And myself, we all competed on the same stage in 1998 in the NABBA Wales. So I mean, you know, I mean, it's okay, we are old, but as you say, we're all still involved.
But this is what we've just again same conversation, right?
I mentioned that you said it
today. Having seen everyone, I went, but you've been on stage last year, and Granty and Jace, you know, will have inspired a lot of these guys to get up here. Today, to seeing you around here, the fact you still means something, and that's just says a lot about bodybuilding.
What we were saying earlier when you said that about you lot all being on stage in 98, then you went to the British and had a really good, strong Welsh team. And this is what we were trying to get across to the athletes earlier, because we had people coming in winning and going, oh, I don't know if I'm going to do the British.
Look at last year's overall winner,
Lloyd.
Unreal. It's like, why didn't you go to the finals?
It's a travesty, isn't it? Really?
He would have won that British.
I mean, you can't say for sure.
Well, but he had a very, very good talent.
We haven't bullied anybody whilst filming anything about going to the British finals, have we? No.
But
I will say, and I am a realist, but the pool is getting bigger.
Definitely that.
The pool is getting bigger, but there's no more fish. So they have the right, and they can go from here to another federation, to a different weekend, to another federation, to a different weekend. So, of course, whereas it used to be, it was your qualifier and your finals and onwards. But now there's just so much to choose from, and I respect that. Yeah. People have the right to do what they want.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
Completely.
So what we have to do is make sure they want to be part of this. That's what we do.
Question for you.
Go on then. Sport?
No, just if you go over the last few years with the NABBA Wales, typically you have very busy first-timer classes. First-time is always typically quite busy. Where do they go? Because the numbers start to drop off as you get to novice, as you get to misters, and I'm thinking, well, you looked at how good the talent pool is. Where do they go? Where
is this new? No. First-timers, novice, and then you go your masters. What happens in the middle? I have no idea, because the masters, the quality of the masters, the lineup of the masters is again getting better and better.
Yeah.
But it's just trying to keep hold of that, as you say, your first timers and your novice. A lot of the time they feel as if they want to spend time to get bigger, improve and everything else, which again, I respect that. Yeah. But then they just seem to find another
fall off the rails.
Yeah, and then when they get to their 45s and their 40s and their 55s and 50s.
Like you, Phil.
Yeah. They
just say that one,
better and better. Yeah? So.
Yeah, if you look at the over 55s at the Universe. What?
And
that was
ridiculous. Biggest class of the day as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Massive.
100%. So I think that's what's happening is they kind of leave it a little while, and then it's like they get the itch again and they come back.
Yeah.
Well, sorry.
So really, as you say, what we've got to try and do is find something to entice them to stay in these classes before they get to the Masters.
Well, clearly great shows do that.
Yes, 100%.
Great trophies do that. Great atmospheres do that. And good great athletes inspire other athletes. So we've seen that in abundance today. So we're moving in the right direction.
I put my money on this show being busy. Like busy next year after the CMS today.
Yeah. Totally right with that. I say it's about putting on a good show, creating that atmosphere, because you can give all the prizes that you like. Yes, it's nice to give the overall winners some money and give them the winners' prizes, etc. But that doesn't really entice people into it. It's the how much they enjoy the show and the atmosphere. That's what brings people back.
Yeah. Overall athlete experience, that's it. Yeah. That is what keeps inspiring people. Yeah. We've seen nothing but great experiences from everyone. Everyone's just loved
the
today.
Prestige of the name as well. I think NABBA Wales, for me personally, when you're talking about Mr. Wales, there is shows in Wales, but I think if you want that Mr. Wales title, you have to win the NABBA show.
Just going back on that, right? Because something I noticed last year was this Mr. Wales title means more to you Welsh lads than any other title, it seems. Would I be right?
It is. Yes. Yeah. And I think you have to be. You have to live in Wales, I think. I would say born and raised, but I wasn't. But you have to live in Wales, I think, to understand that. And again, look how close the community is. It's bragging rights, isn't it? You know, it's
absolutely.
But again, I also, now that NABBA has opened up so you can compete out of area now, I think that almost plays into the Welsh show's hands, because people can now win a national title instead of winning Mr. North West or Mr. Southeast or
I don't know what you mean by
that. I'm not dissing anything.
No, I know you're not, mate. I know.
But then when they come here, they're winning a national title.
Yeah, and they've got to work out to beat you, Welsh boys.
Yeah.
Welsh guys.
And you know, if you're coming outside of the region and you got that crowd, good luck.
Yeah.
Because you heard what it was like there for people like Lee and Damien, and it's very welcoming as well.
Also, they do get behind everybody. Yeah. It's not as though when somebody...
Oh, it's not like they're going to get heckled out of town. Don't not what I'm saying. I'm going to get stoned out of town, like. But it might just be you come in and you hear the crowd for someone like that. If you're on the overall stage and someone's getting screamed out like that, I'd be thinking, oh my God.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're thinking, oh shit, okay.
Again, just as a bodybuilding fan, it's great to see that. It's great to see such a crowd behind all the athletes on stage. You know, it's support. It means something. We all stood on those stages, right, having done the work. Right, when you've got the crowd shouting for you, it just brings it, makes it all worthwhile.
honestly, right, I was watching that first timers lineup, and when you said, right, last one, let's make some noise, let's get the most. I had goosebumps all over me. I thought, oh, this is what it's about, and that was what it was about. The decimals went through the roof. I guarantee they could hear outside. There was what's going on in there.
Yeah. Any closing notes? Anything you want to finish with?
Well, all I'm going to do is, as I started, I thanked everybody, because I really do appreciate time you take, whether it's to compete, support, and it's never ever just the athletes, it's the support of the families, their friends, everything. But again, even as yourselves, not even, that's not it, but as yourselves, we all made this a brilliant show, and we will continue to do that. So really, for me, just a big thank you to everybody.
Well done, Lisa.
Thank you, Dom.
Well done, Mike.
Thank you, mate.
See you in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You in the Midlands?
Midlands next week,
we'll
and the North East, and then the West after. So busy. We've got a busy few weekends, but you've really set the standard to go with, guys. So well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.